So if I want a mentor, do I need to pay for them?
Sometimes.
That's a great answer.
I know. Sometimes. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward together with the Decker team.
For over 30 years, we're honored that we've been able to come alongside you, not only helping you buy, sell, and invest in real estate over 3,117 times, but coming alongside you to build your faith, build your fun, build your finances, and even strengthen, heal, and flourish inside relationship. Really, 30 years of building your life, your business, and your home. So in this episode, we're going to explore whether it's a role model or a mentor or a coach, whatever we want to title we want to give that guide that we want to have come alongside us. What are our options for free and what are our options for fee? And why might we choose one over the other?
That's a great question. And I know that for us, sometimes there wasn't someone that was in our proximity that could be a great marriage coach or a great leadership coach. And when I say coach, I'm talking mentor, like where I want to actually have a relationship where I can speak with them, ask them questions, because that's truly a mentor and they pour into you. And I've had several people ask me if I would be their mentor. Now, being a mentor for someone should not be a heavy lift for you. The heavy lift should be for the mentee. Is that
right.
What we call them, mentees?
Yeah. So in my early days, when I would mentor people, I spent the time doing all the preparation. I didn't know that that wasn't my responsibility. So that's probably a really important distinction. Ken alluded to it, but I really want to unpack that because it is the reason a mentoring or a role model relationship will either last a really long time or dwindle away really quickly, right? Because if I, as the mentoree, expect the mentor to do the heavy lifting and have like a structure and a program and how are we going to do this and what are we going to do and when are we going to do it and teach me and all of that, it's not sustainable. Even if it's for fee, my experience, whether it's free or for fee, my experience has been the person wanting the support, the help, gets to figure out. So one of our earlier mentors, well, midlife mentors, I guess, John Maxwell actually said the way he prepared, and we do the same thing. If I'm going to take someone for lunch or I'm going to meet with them on Zoom or I'm going to talk to them because they've given me access to their time, and whether it's a short-term mentor or a long-term mentor, it's my responsibility to prepare with a list of questions. So he might have created, and I still do, 20, 30 questions, specifics. Half of them probably are specific to that person because I want to know about them specifically. So I may bring up something I already learned about them or know about them and want to know how they navigated that situation or that aspect of their life. And then some of the questions will be more general. One of my favorites is, who do you know that I need to know? Like based on what you know about me as the mentoree, who do you know I need to get to know? Because that, even when we just recently bought the new condo, which I've talked about a little bit in Mexico, really the guy that owns and runs the building, he doesn't own it, he runs the building, he is my mentor in relation to becoming equipped to manage owning a condo that I don't live in and that I'm not close to. I've never done that before.
Absolutely.
So I needed a mentor. So he was a perfect candidate, and I didn't use the word mentor, but he knew what he was being. So I said to him, who do I need to know beyond the people in positions of authority that you know? And of course, very quickly, he knew the matriarch of the building, who was the first person to buy in there. She lives there full time. She's from North America, so she would be an amazing person for me. Well, she's now my mentor in relation to what I need to know inside that lifestyle.
that kind of condo family, because it's kind of a family, the people that are the owners, right?
Very much so.
Yeah, so John C. Maxwell, we spent a lot of money being personally mentored in a small group setting of like 12, 13 people.
And one-on-one.
And one-on-one. And those were very expensive. Now, another mentor, Robert Rome, you said, hey, can we get together for lunch? I'd like to ask you some questions. And he said, yeah, but you live in Canada.
And I said, I sure do. And my time with you would be so worthwhile that I will fly in. Like, just let me know. He lived in Atlanta at the time. Let me know when you would be available. I'll fly in and we'll have our lunch. And now it turns out he likes diners and he likes breakfast. So we usually go for breakfast with Robert. But that turned into an amazing mentorship relationship, even though it started with my foot in my mouth. He thought I was asking him the first time I spoke to him on the phone if I wanted to mentor him,
if you could mentor him,
I could mentor him.
Yeah.
And it was
it just came
funny.
out a little weird.
It was weird. And so you don't even have to be perfect about the thing, but I was still prepared. And so the big thing is be prepared whether you're going to pay for it or you're going to do it for free.
Another way is
you want to respect their time.
Yes, another way is you can trade services with a mentor. So if they have expertise in a certain area and you have expertise in another area and they need your expertise and you need theirs, you can trade mentorship. And sometimes even when we trade, like we have a couple people, Lethea and Suzanne come to mind, they have different value to us and we have probably the same value to both of them. But there are services that we pay for because it's just appropriate. Just because someone said you're a mentor, but they have a business product, doesn't mean they're going to give it to you free. Even if you're trading services or mentorship, you should be buying each other's product.
Well, sometimes. Right? Because some of this, like when we attended Suzanne's course on speaking, we paid for that course. Yeah. But other times we sit down and we exchange ideas and we exchange even proofing each other's material, and we've recorded for her and she's recorded for us. So some of it's exchange. There's no fee service exchange, but we're certainly mentoring and supporting each other.
Yeah. And sometimes your mentor, you actually don't get to connect with them. It's done from afar. It may be you have a crush on somebody like Brené Brown who has lovely material and you watch them from afar, but you never actually get connected to them. Or Jesus, for instance. You can use Jesus as a mentor or role model, but you're probably not going to sit down with them.
Person.
Well, not yet.
Right, not yet. And Ken talked about the mentorship distinction is that you can get some one-on-one interaction, but maybe that's just from sending an email and getting an answer. We've got some amazing authors that we've learned from and we've implemented their books and they're available, like Andy Andrews. You can email him and he'll reply. So he mentors, but it's a less formal type of mentorship.
Yeah, John Maxwell says the greatest value of a mentor is their ability to see ahead what others cannot see, and then to guide and help their mentee navigate a course to their destination.
I like that. Say that again.
Well,
or a piece of it, the highlight of it. Yeah.
Well, just a mentor should see further ahead than you can see, and they can help you guide you to the destination you want to get to.
I love it.
Yeah. We're honored to be your advocates on this journey moving forward towards wealth in real estate and having a life exponential.
Moving forward with the Decker team. Moving forward.